Absolutely. Well, I mean, not everything's guaranteed, but
It's true.
even
it's
still,
true,
it's more than likely that's how this day is going to be ending here. So we're getting right into the swing of things on Clam's Museum d'Alfonsino, and this is going to be a grinder of a game one for the set.
a blender, if you will, a mortar and pestle up in here.
If you shall.
If you might. Hey, vanilla dualies? Do my eyes deceive me?
They do not. V dualies have been pretty strong in this meta with Crab, actually being a special of, again, Zuka being a little bit less prevalent, Bubble coming up a bit more, and Fallhole is one of the best V dualies players that I personally know. His mechanics are absolutely insane, so I'm excited to see him pop off. I'm also loving the Decapitator on the side of Red Leviathans. Let's just get right into this game, though.
What is that sword? Why have I not seen it?
The Decapitator? It has Bubble, and it kind of just beats every short-range weapon in the game, so pretty good at that.
I wanna see this from Sim moving up on his front end, taking a second to fight off that torpedo, but now deciding to play some quick. I'm gonna find a pick there quickly. Go down though in the process of 2-3 now with a ball on the way from Claude from Red Leviathan.
Yeah, I mean, Red Leviathans donning the purple coat here, making their way up to the plat. They have a good amount of Clam economy here, but Calamity Forge Neo is definitely setting themselves up for a strong defensive hold, especially with, how good of a defensive position your own plat is. So let's see here, but the Clam is actually going to be making his way into that basket with a little bit of tag team ending by Dragalia. And the Splashdown going to be popped as well. Doesn't seem like there's going to be many more points being scored here by Red Leviathan, but at least getting that basket breaker on a map like Museum is pretty huge because it is very hard to score on this map.
Cloud now looking to try to help force the team back into mid, but look how well Calamity Forge Neo paints orange on that plat. No room to breathe for Red Leviathan, and another push now being forged forward by that Zuka, finding one pick there as the rest of the team follows suit now. A 4v3 on the field, and baskets might be opening for Calamity Forge Neo.
I mean, just might, but you have to make it through that other side of plat, and that is easier said than done, especially with the power clam, jumping out to spawn. That's going to lose a lot of that, pressure that they have. They are going to be able to build another one. Inkjet is at the ready, but no other specials being ready quite yet. It's going to be a bit of a dagger here. Zuka, though, is on its way. Crab going to be shortly following, and Cooler just to keep everyone alive a little bit longer. Bull's going to be popping the Zuka, not going to find any picks. Inkjet is going to be popped by Maritime as well. Just trying to get some kind of pick, some kind of pressure here. 1-for-1 is going to be happening, but not quite what Calamity Forge Neo needs, and now they have to deal with a member of Red Leviathan on their plat, and that's just going to slow them down even more. So right now, I mean, Red Leviathan definitely playing to just sort of stall out CFN as much as possible, and it's just going to be a game of interest from here on out. 2 minutes to go.
Ballhole taking a moment to do some cleanup on the back lines, getting rid of that bubble now. Able to jump into mid, pop that crab, and open the door for Calamity Forge Neo to get their first push here, but not a lot of space to move on that flap. So Kodal sort of moving into a dangerous situation up there. And not a ton of specials to back it up, but that'll be the barrier open, and more clams may be following suit. There's a couple, and that's the lead.
Yeah, lead is going to be falling here in favor of Calamity Forge Neo. Maritime going to be just opting to back up a little bit instead of scoring that power clam. Jumping to spawn, I guess they felt a little bit too pressured here, but already Red Leviathan putting pressure on the enemy plat. Cloud here is just going to be chilling here under this ledge. I mean, one clam away from a ball. There we go. Now they have to deal with 2 power clam assaults, but they're able to find the pick, and that power clam is going to be dropping down, and that is a huge pick for Calamity Forge Neo on this defense here. 1:30 remaining here, and now, I mean, it's essentially at the point where the next power clam to be scored is going to win this game, because a power clam from Red Leviathan is going to get the lead, and a power clam from Calamity Forge Neo is going to be, enough to put it out of striking distance for Red Leviathan in theory, but it's just going to be about who gets that opportunity and who's going to be able to deny it. Ball going to get a nice picture with that crab tank. Maritime going to be popping the Inkjet as well to make that sort of dual-pronged assault. So Calamity Forge Neo could get that score if they just pick up the power clam, and they're going to do exactly that with a minute to go, and that score is going to start to fall.
Great job from Fallhole there. Being a distraction with the first power clam, and then popping that Inkjet takes everyone towards them to go right into some kaboomies, though unable to get that power clam back in, and means they're back on the back foot without a ton of points to make anything of it. 44 seconds now remain as Red Leviathans look to make a push of their own. Dragula going through that flanking off to jump back to the whole team, and use that splash down there and pushing forward, looking for a way in. No basket open yet in a 3v3, but there it goes. And 25 seconds remain, and a lead on the way, but they need a couple more times. Going 3 down is Red Leviathans. They don't have the energy in the tank.
Yeah, just ran out of gas right in the 11th hour, and that basket is going to be closing with 15 seconds to go. And now, I mean, we just have to wait for Calamity Forge Neo to turtle for just a little bit longer here, but Power Claims are already making its way over to the enemy basket, so this is by no means a solved game quite yet. One more basket breaker is going to be enough for the lead in favor of Red Leviathans, and now it's just kind of all hands on deck. Dragalia is going to find a pick onto the shot here. Power Claim is being picked up and drops, but out sneaky, flanked from behind by the pencil, I believe, is going to put a pin in game 1.
Calamity Forge Neo takes it, and that means they're within 1 of taking the set. That's how the 3 works. You know that?
I've never seen a best of 3. What does it entail?
Baby's first best of 3 set. Okay, here's how it works. I'll walk you through it, Pinky. They play 1 game, and they play another.
Okay.
And then they play a third.
Okay.
And whoever wins more of those, you win the thing.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
so they play 3 games?
Play 3 games in a best of 3, yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. It is play all.
You had to play all 3.
Fair. How is we producer in our ears? It goes, actually, isn't it play all 3? It is. That's true.
to the TO of the tournament. Is it play all 3?
So let me try that again. They play game 1, then they play game 2, and even if it's 2-0, they play game 3.
Wait, so they play all 3?
Play all 3. And that's funny because that's how it gets its name, Pinky. It's play all 3.
Whoa! Dude, math is unbelievable.
I hope you know I'm getting like a bajillion help desk notifications right now, so I don't know what's going on over there, but I really can't be bothered.
That is their problem.
This is why we have a wonderful staff team. So that way I can sit here with a headache and a cold with a microphone in my hand, mansplaining play all 3 to everyone at home.
I mean, yeah, shout out to the IPL staff. They go through a lot of headache in the help desk. So maybe just thank a TO. It's always thank a TO day. So thank you to the TOs.
And it's also always thank your wonderful stream producer Inkfarer day. I don't know about you.
It's always thank your streamer day.
I don't think I would survive if Inkfarer wasn't in this world. And that's just true.
That is actual factual.
It's actual factual.
Anyway, we're getting on to game 2. We're going to ship-shape zones. We're going to be seeing that Tetra Dually come out for some nice old cheesy slider action from Fallpool yet again. And we're going to be seeing the same old stuff from Red Leviathans for the most part here. Both these teams running, very aggressive comp, although we are seeing the Tensel sort of anchoring Calamity Forge Neo, and that is a very strong weapon on this here map mode. So let's see what's going to happen in this opening team fight.
6 stealth jumps in this lobby, Pinky. 6 of them. There is another drop roller. That makes 7 tricky jumps in this game. I think it was drop roller. Inky, can you pull that back up? Is that drop roller? I think it is.
Why is there... Oh, on a rapid. That makes sense.
Okay, so anyway, point being, a lot of stealthy jumps coming in here. And I guess the question is who can be quieter as they jump back in?
I mean, I don't think much jumping is happening. I think right now it's just Red Leviathans holding on to the zone pretty well, pushing really far forward, which just really limits the options that Calamity Forge Neo has, other than that Reef Slider, which kind of just gets the zone all on its own, lickety split. And that's going to be a jump out here for essentially a wipe as Calamity Forge Neo now going to be starting their own hold.
Lickety split counter is now at 4, as I say it for the second time. An even game here in 3 minutes 40 seconds, not very far in. Back and forth. Hey, at what point did this map stop being just complete KOs and start being back and forth games? Because I feel like the last time I was watching Splatoon, this map would just be whoever got capped first, held on, and that was it.
Yeah, now we have Reef Slider in this meta, so I mean, nothing is sacred anymore. As soon as I found out the Reef Slider was like a decent special now, I was like, God dang it, dude, this
Where'd all the time go, you know?
Right? What happened? First Splashdown was good.
In this game? Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Because
God,
people
where
were like,
have I
wait,
been?
Explo has some sauce.
Explo has some sauce.
Yeah,
we had
the
a
Splashdown
IPL
one.
out of context. I don't like that. 2 minutes, 50
no.
seconds of the game, back and forth in mid. I mean, Cap is in favor for Red Leviathans.
This is true, yeah. We're going to be waiting for Calamity Forge Neo just to see how they're going to respond to it, because it's been very Red Leviathan's favorite. The only time that Calamity Forge Neo can really sniff the zone is when Fall just pops that slider, and lo and behold, the slider's popped, and they're going to be sniffing the zone a little bit.
What is happening? We're sniffing zones. We're saucying Explos. Like, is this what this?
Sorry,
game
did you expect to be with a normal co-commentator?
No, I
That's
didn't.
on you.
I also didn't think we'd be sniffing paint today. Like, I thought it would be a little bit sane. We'd be sober at least.
Absolutely not. Nope, not at all.
Okay, Cap back in favor of Calamity Forge Neo, though a flip once again to Red Leviathans in the lead. 30 penalty points remaining and 10 more on top of that as they get dangerously close to KO territory. 3 down and a delayed wipe in their favor. And look at it march into spawn. Checking their back because there's no slider. Crazy to behind them. And now 20 ticks, including the penalties remain. And Inkcheck is online, so just some defense here needed for Red Leviathans to hold on. That's 3 ticks remaining now. A quick little neutral and Cap back in favor for Calamity Forge will apply some penalty points. But 90 seconds left in this game, and Red Leviathans has a very strong lead.
Yeah, I mean, Red Leviathans has had the control of the zone for practically the entire game. Like, Calamity Force Neo just doing all they can to hold on for dear life, but this might just be the killing blow. A minute 15 left in the game, about 25 ticks left on that zone timer, including penalty, and that is just going away rapidly as we speak here. Cooler going to be popped as well. Just everything is trying to happen all at once. Final fight for the zone is going to be neutralized yet again with 1 point to go, and it's going to go back in the hands of Calamity Forge Neo in a last-second scrap.
1 cap beside this game now, with 50 seconds left. Red Leviathans working to build up some specials on those respawns and find a calm way in as Calamity Forge Neo a little bit hasty on that Zuka pop, and now they don't have any specials to their name, so Red Leviathans able to find a way back in with their orange paint. Looking at that zone now, there's the bubble, finding 3 picks early. Make that 2, sorry. A cap goes into their favor, so 20 seconds left, and that's all they need to hold for a payoff.
Yeah, and the only one up is Fall, just desperately trying to build for one final slider that, you know, is going to at least give a fighting chance for Calamity Forge Neo here in the final seconds of this game too. They don't want to risk game 3. They want to have it in their hands as much as possible. They're going to get the zones cap here, force overtime more than likely here, but these overtime scraps have not been going in their favor here. They just have to hold on for dear life and just try and get as many picks as they possibly can, but their numbers are dwindling, and Red Leviathans clapping back with a game 2 victory to tie the set up 1-1.
They had so many colors to pick from, and they picked like one of the few that isn't in this game. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Red Leviathans? Show me that red ink.
Have there been any red ink colors for Splatfest? I think Power was like the closest we got.
Yeah. Wasn't there a ketchup one back in Splatoon 2?
Yeah, but that was Splatoon 2. I'm sure that they did not exist in Splatoon 2.
Red Leviathans. What is Leviathan?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Is it like a dragon? A knight?
It's like a sea creature. I don't know. That's
Red.
what I would name my Gyarados when I caught one in Pokemon. Because I thought that sounded cool. Is it just based on a Gyarados, actually? Just a shiny Gyarados?
I mean, to your credit, it is a very cool sounding name. Red Leviathans. If there wasn't a sick commentator and a goofball, I think we'd make it sound cool too.
Red Leviathans.
Red Leviathans.
Splatoon 3 gaming action brought to you by Red Leviathans.
And here's the thing, right? We should be hyping up this game 3. It's 1-1 right now. Like, there's a lot of marbles in this bag for 2 alpha teams, both fighting for a chance into alpha. And instead, we're saying Red Leviathans like idiots over and over again, trying to make it sound.
Is this not what the people want? Is this not what the people want?
Leviathans. Calamity Forge Neo. I wish I was sicker and my voice got all deep and in a world you know? When I get really sick, that's
In
that's
a
where we're
world
at.
where Calamity Forge is Neo.
It's Low Ink, October 2024.
In the sunny outskirts of Splatsville.
Oh, God. Don't dox us. They don't need to come and find us. Okay,
Game 3, winner take all. Winner likely makes alpha bracket. Calamity Forge Neo, Red Leviathans. Woo!
Oh, God. Okay. And
Why is there
it
crab like?
Maker?
Oh wait, no, crab like Rainmaker. I thought it was Tower for a second.
Yeah, it's Maker. What do we think of grades here? I haven't seen this map since launch.
I think Pencil is still extraordinarily good on this map, and Calamity Forge Neo has that ace up their sleeve, I guess. So, Gay non-interaction.
Blaster counter? Can Blaster counter that through the grates?
Not really. I mean, kind of, but not this one.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
Points going up here for Red Leviathans, climbing that side. They get the bubble online to help them through that checkpoint. Through they will go. Though going a couple down in the process, and not much prospects to continue that push. But a checkpoint down in the first minute, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah, Calamity Forge Neo definitely has been, you know, a bit more passive in their opening compared to their last two. Red Leviathans taking advantage of that, getting an early checkpoint under their wraps. This is the first minute of the game. Pretty solid start, but, you know, not a prolonged push by any stretch of the imagination. And now Calamity Forge Neo slowly building up that control, slowly building up the resources to get a push of their own going. They have that crab tank back in their disposal, and they're all coolered up. They have the Bazooka ready as well, so they're just ready to go.
Picks in favor of the Neos. Now a Rainmaker grab as well. Rainmaker moving towards that. It's going to get called out before the checkpoint, and a splashdown finds a pick. So a 3v3 on the field becomes a 3v2 after a 1v1 in that pit, and Pop going in favor of Calamity Forge Neo, but not a lot of follow-up here. So one player is trying to make all the moves up front, and it's a dangerous spot to be.
Absolutely, but it's a spot that they're going to, you know, show for themselves here as they're going to take the checkpoint themselves, and now just a little bit more space to get a lead, but it's not really going to happen if they're going to go 3 down. I lied, actually. It's actually going to happen exactly like that. A lead of 48. Not a strong lead by any stretch of the imagination, but a lead nonetheless. Can't really complain about that, given the precarious spot that Pencil was in.
Points move so fast up there, huh?
They really do. It's
Like
kind
an
of funny,
inch up
especially-
there is a mile.
Especially if you have Cooler, because you just kind of zoom across them grates real fast. And now, Red Leviathans moving the Rainmaker back into enemy territory here, trying to get the lead back in their favor here. But Calamity Forge Neo not going to give it up without a fight here, forcing the Rainmaker to sort of retreat into a very unfortunate spot here. And Zuki going to be popped as well, trying to find the pick. Is going to be doing exactly that.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose.
No worries, I get it.
What's going on?
So right now we're gonna be seeing the Inkjet coming out from Maritime. You know, just trying to get some delays, some nice picks maybe. Gonna be finding some picks to go down inside of Red Leviathans actually. 2 minutes to go, so good spot here for Calamity Forge Neo, extending that lead to 38 as well with that nice little flank from Fall Hole. So very good spot for them right now with 2 minutes to go. They just have to play a really strong defense, but you know, you can't get too careless here because this game is still. I mean, those points go away pretty fast on the grades.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, no. Wow! Just barely getting the reset out. Calamity Forge Neo unable to find more points there, but a dangerous situation as a 4v1 there with the Rainmaker on plat still, but a nice stall there means that actually somehow Red Leviathans is going to come out and have mid-control where that Maker is, so a dangerous game to play, but a risky win for them. A minute 30 left in this game. They got to get a big push here if they want to.
I mean, they really have to do that, but they do have some means to do so. They have a splashdown, they have Bubble, which is charging up a little bit, but they don't have the Rainmaker in their hands, and that's kind of the big piece of the puzzle that they really need to get stuff going here. With a minute left on the clock, all of Red Leviathans coming out of spawn really low on the special charges. I mean, they're going to get a special before the game ends, but at this point, Calamity Forge Neo just is trying to suffocate all the routes that Red Leviathans has to get back into this game because they just want to win this game as much as possible. They don't want to mess with overtime or anything. They just want to get it in their hands as best as possible here. With just a few more seconds to go, 1 or 2 more team fights, it should be the deciding factor.
The team who wants it more takes it all. 30 seconds remain. Calamity Forge Neo, a decent lead over Red Leviathans. And with mid control slowly turning more purple, Red Leviathans able to pop that Rainmaker and grab it, looking to make their final push of the game. Going to go down early though. 20 seconds remain. They have to get a big pop and a big push, but a 4v2 situation against their favor is going to make that impossible.
Near impossible here. The wipeout as well to sort of seal the deal with 10 seconds to go. I mean, Calamity Forge Neo can run the Rainmaker backwards. They have enough time to do so, but it's still just a little bit risky. They're just trying to keep the control around the Rainmaker as much as possible. Let the final few seconds tick away, and that is going to be it. Calamity Forge Neo is able to hold on and take that set win 2-1 in a very tight set over Red Leviathans.
You're right. Not impossible. Highly improbable, I would say. And yeah, Calamity Forge Neo taking that one and taking the set. So now one more set ahead of them towards Alpha Bracket. They have to win it to guarantee their spot. Red Alliance, though, very much still in this tournament, still in a bracket now. Looking for that 4-2, moving into round 6 of Swiss. Stay one low ink.
Yeah, I mean, another really strong set between two teams. A lot more back and forth, in terms of that game count, of course. But just even the moment-to-moment interactions, both these teams, I mean, neither of them led up until, the set was over. Just very strong play from both sides here. Just a very fun set to watch, and Calamity Forge Neo one step away from re-securing their spot in that Alpha Bracket for the